The following is a Thorf TV production brought to you in cooperation with Jack Thorfinson. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Pre-Hard Target Show. Here we are, guys, in the tack room today because it was negative 19 when I got up this morning, and there's been a few challenges here, like namely the automatic waterer was frozen solid. Yeah. You would think after all these years it wouldn't get to me, but it's already the first really cold spell. It's been challenging. So let's get this show started off right here in the tack room where it's warm, because yeah, Mr. Holster's not made of money. Matter of fact, it's quite the opposite. And I did not feel like warming up. It's only 48 degrees in there. I'm always coming into the tack room where it's warm. Let's get started, guys. To the sunny slopes of long ago. Oh, look, Jack got me a little apple juice. Wasn't that nice of Jack? Ah, that doesn't heat you up and cool you down all at the same time. Thank you, Jack. This week on the hard target range, we're going to be shooting... Well, actually, we're going to be at the soft target range this week, because we're going to be shooting the Glock 10mm, and to tell you the truth, I did this several weeks ago. No snow on the ground, don't get your hopes up. It was actually a pretty nice day, except for it was a little windy that day. And I thought I'd put together something in advance, so I put it together a couple weeks in advance, a couple weeks ago. And because I wanted to take this week off, and then I forgot about the pre-hard target show. So here we are in the tack room on this negative 20-degree day, and 2 minutes of your life has already gone by. You'll never, ever get it back again, and that's just life. That's the way it works. So this is what I had. I had Arms Corps 180 grain bullets that travel at 1,050 feet per second, which is not bad for cheap target ammo. And it is relatively inexpensive, and it's good ammo. So we went to the soft target range, did a little shooting of this beautiful Glock 21. Yeah, 10mm. And that's what the show is this week, is we're going to do that. And you know, this Glock 10mm, I still have a hard time not being convinced that if you wanted a 10mm, that wouldn't be your best choice. A lot of these 10mm out there have had problems with the frames cracking and other issues. But that being said, a lot of them out there have been out there long enough that they've figured out the solution to the problem and altered their frames so it's not happening anymore. So I don't know, but I just, of course, I'm a self-admitted Glock nut. Yeah, I'm a Glock guy, I'll admit it. But I like Rugers too. You know, if they're revolvers, I like Rugers. If they're automatics, I like Glocks. And they work for me. But if I were going to go out and buy a 10mm on a limited budget, I think that's what I'd probably look at. Although, with a little, we'll put a little side note here. The Tangfolio polymer 10mm, that's the plastic 10mm, and the name escapes me right now what they call that thing. I've had that in the 9mm, and it's a very good gun. And with the polymer frame, I haven't heard, but I may be wrong, somebody out there might want to chime in. I haven't heard any issues on that frame with a 10mm, and that's a very inexpensive gun. You can buy that for less than you can buy this Glock, so I would think about that. I would investigate that, yes. And I'm going to say investigate that because it would behoove you to do your homework and not expect me to do it for you, because I haven't owned one. I don't know, but I have owned the 9mm and it had no issues whatsoever. Any rate, this is what Santa Claus brought me. Yeah, Santa Claus brought me this. Of course, now I've already shot the gun and done my video. I hate to say it because I did it ahead of time because I wanted to take the week off. It's a good thing I did because the weather's killing me here. So, got these. Next time we're shooting a 10mm, it's going to be the SIG 220 with these Never Quit training ammo from Never Quit, Never Forget. Team Never Quit. Yeah, Team Never Quit. And these have those, yeah, I'll show you those bullets there. Copper alloy bullets that are frangible, and these are made by I think Sinter makes the bullets. I don't know if it says it on here. Yeah, I'm sorry I opened this can of worms. There we go. On the other end, come on. This is the way my whole day's been. You gotta laugh at it too, otherwise you just go nuts. And I know what you're thinking, Mr. Holster, you are nuts. Well, maybe, but Sinter, I think the name is Sinter, of the company that makes those bullets. And you can also buy frangible ammunition directly from their website too, which I'm going to try that. But right now, don't get these confused. Now I've got my frangible copper ammunition that I can use, training ammunition I can use in my SIG. Let's see if this says on it. It doesn't say. Well, that's for the next. That's for the. When I do that, I'll at the pre-hard target show. I'll talk about it. But my recollection was it was 1,450 feet per second. But don't hold me to that, because I'm lucky I can remember my name. Yeah, it was awful having to pick a name to be on YouTube, because it's hard enough to remember my real name. So there you go, guys. There's the pre-hard target show. This week we're shooting the Glock 21, and next week we'll be out there freezing to death, because all next week it's supposed to be. On Sunday, they're predicting negative 25. Yeah. Well, there you go. Fortunately, this year we haven't lost a cow due to the cold weather, so it's ahead of last year. But nobody wants to be out there pulling apart your automatic water and trying to fix it when it's sub-zero weather. No, at least I don't. But that's all right. I told Jack I'd give him a bottle of Jack Daniels if he got it done, and I'll be danged if the guy didn't grab the toolbox and go out there. I don't know if he's got it done yet or not, and it was nice of him to make this nice little juice drink for me before he left. Yeah, it doesn't take the edge off of the day, and I need it today. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Till next time, for Mr. Holster and Jack, I hope he isn't getting wet out there. I told him to wear his suit. You know, he's got one of those from his Navy SEAL days. He's got one of those rubber suits. And he just looked at me and laughed and walked out the door absolutely nude. Very odd. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Till next time, for Mr. Holster and Jack, go out and stay safe. 8 minutes and 10 seconds of your life you'll never, ever, ever get back again.